Howdy, sweetie. I'm Sheriff Evans.
Alright, here we go.
Rockton boy.
Out of 270 people, I think I'm in 6th place up to this point. And it would take a massive feat first. It's basically, from what I can tell, here's what you have to do. The first would have been to get your skill shot, which I missed there. Now it's to hit that ball I just hit. Come on now. It's hard to do. You have to be very precise from either of the left flippers. The high left flipper also, you need to have a very smooth transition, so a good smooth roll down the flipper, and you need to hit it early. And here, you need to hit it late. There we go. So I need one more time to start the 2-ball multi-ball. And you want to keep that in play for as long as humanly possible. From what I can see, the wanted ramp is going to get you about 2.7 mil per. A little twitchy there. A little twitchy. Nice bouncy flippers, so see your ball's going to hit the middle of the right flipper, then let it go. Alright, let's see what we can do. The wanted ramp, I believe, is my best friend. And that's it. And that's what sucks. You gotta keep that sucker up there. You gotta be a juggler. So, all you do right now is you try to fire it up again. Although, wait a minute. Alright, so train trouble comes from the bumpers. Trying to get myself into a habit of glancing up at the screen to see what's going on. It's the trouble with a timer game. You don't have time to stop and smell the roses. Because every time that you're not moving the ball on the table, is every time that you are not scoring points. Damn it. Now I can't get it down to the upper left flipper, which I tend to be able to use better to hit that ball. There we go. The whole adage about keep your eye on the ball, it's huge here because you want to watch it all the way down your flipper to get that exact spot of where it has to touch to get it to the point where you want it to hit. Keep in mind, if the ball is whipping down the lane to your flipper quickly, like this, it's going to react differently at the point, and your odds of hitting it in the exact same spot drop significantly. That's just poor older reflexes. Alright, if I can get this multi-ball started, this could be very lucrative. But with 29 seconds, Son of a bitch. Like I said, tough shot. Those with younger eyes and better reflexes, I'm sure, can
People respect me in this town.
manage it much better than myself. But give that a shot. And this is why I always recommend go ahead and play the 5-minute game.
Tournament results.
5-minute game, you're not getting frustrated. Okay, so like I said, I got 41 million, which will back this up. That puts me in 6th place, with a handful of others that are, virtually tied with me. To get to 56 million in 2nd place, I think that's possible in a couple of games here. But to get to 151 million, like I said, you need to play that flawlessly, get to that extra ball or the multi-match as quickly as possible, and start nailing it. So bad start. Should have got a hit there, but did not. That's the great thing about a 5-minute game. You never have to fret losing the ball, because it's just coming right back out to you. And the one thing about Pinball 2 that you need to focus on is that when you do miss your primary target, that you hopefully, like in this case, I keep hitting that spinner as I'm trying to hit that ball. Hit something that's gonna get you points.
That was close.
Yeah, that was close, wasn't it, Cindy? All right, start nailing everything. Like I said, you do this early and often. And you can put yourself in a good place. You do it early and you can keep that sucker up there for a while, which I'm guaranteeing the person that got that 151 million either kept one up for a good solid minute or so, or got it twice.
So Rattlesnake Band shares
I mean, don't discount the fact that, like right there, I just flipped up 5 mil. Go ahead and play your other games too that are going to score high. The whole goal in a 5-minute game, the obvious goal, and I hate to be Captain Obvious here, you want to find out what scores you the most points with the least amount of effort. Effort, time. That's one thing you don't get. While you're playing this, you don't get extra time. The timer doesn't... It'll stop for some cutscene type stuff in the game, which I don't agree with because of the fact that you made that cutscene start. That, or what they should do is in tournament mode, just completely bypass that. We're going to assume that you already know how to play the game if you're playing in tournaments, or, go ahead and read the manual, find out what you have to do, but certain things get shut off so it doesn't waste any of your time playing the game. But like in a normal game, or say a 1-ball game where you can actually get an extra ball, come on now. Anyway, actually getting an extra ball, it's a big difference there too. What they do in these timer games is when you do get an extra ball, they'll just give you points. It's the only fair thing that they can do. The thing that I don't like too is there's a lot, excuse me, a lot of games that rely, they'll give you some of the highest points in your end of ball bonuses. And your bonus multipliers, you get those things up to 10 times. And get yourself a ton of bonus, and next thing you know, you can wind up in the 8-figure area. I believe, been on machines 9-figure of bonus, end of ball bonus, to tack onto your score. That you don't get in time games. That just all goes away. I believe, complete. So that would be the reason why you'll sit back sometimes and go, you know, well, my high score on this game is 530 bazillion points, and I can't score 20 million here. Yeah, there needs to be a better way. I like the timer games. Timer games are the only fair way to play if you were to play actual multiplayer. That's the one thing that I'm kind of hoping that somehow, which I guess the popularity of it's going to be a big thing, if they would bring back the old multiplayer that you can play on here where you actually played live. So you would have everybody else's scores that you're playing up against on screen, and you would live see who could kick whose ass. Love the games where you played up to a score. The race to a score, those were fun. Alright, so I'm going to do a few more of these. Games like this, that hurts. Skill shots that are going to give you $1.5 million, $2 million, and you don't get them. Absolutely blows on a game like this.
That was close.
Every point counts. Come on now. I said that should count if you flip the doors. Come on now. It's because you actually didn't enter the bar. Pay attention to where your letters are at. That one I wasn't even trying. Just happened. See how precise that shot has to be?
Second chance.
Yeah, I will eventually get, I believe, 5 mil for taunt. So it is a good miss when shooting for the multi-ball. Because when your high score on a tournament is 47 million, 5 mil's a lot. I don't score that, I'm not at 42 million, or I'm at 42 million, and I'm no longer in the top 10, let alone 6th place. I don't know if there's an advantage of getting the multi-ball a little bit later where maybe scores are higher. Because as much as I'll sit back and preach that you need to read the table guide, I certainly don't do it enough. See those nice little rest-in catches? I hate doing those on a time game. And I also hate playing like a dumbass right there and losing the ball for no reason.
So, Rattlesnake Dam, the sheriff's right-hand man, it's time to flee the town? I'm off to the Iron Horse.
You are off to the Iron Horse, aren't you? Ain't no point. God, I hate this one. This is way too long. Even when you're doing it right, it takes too much time for playing a time game. It'd be nice if something like this could be shut off. Beauty! Beauty! All that work for I don't know what. I never see a score flash or anything like that, so I have no idea. So that just killed me, what, 10, 15 seconds off of what I could have had if I could hit my multi-ball. There we go. Alright, I've got my fantastic multi-ball. I'm gonna score huge points. I will be number one. Stop the fake. I am number one, I'm not number 6.
Ace high.
Ah! Not losing.
Jackpot.
That's too well. No! Ah! Ah! Basta! Not good. That's the reason we lost those buzz. I have no balls. Malaria, tell them I have no balls.
Tournament results.
Alright, so that could have been a good thing, but wow, whopping 14 mil. Yee.
You can best tell a town by its
Aww.
Ouch. A nasty one. Good for me,
Alright.
bad for them.
Howdy, sweetie.
Whack out another one or two.
Sheriff Evans. Welcome to Rockton.
Call it a video. Maybe step aside and try one of the other tournaments, which I don't remember what the other Zen tournament is. I believe mine should be done. Which I did not win, but you know, I would hope that if I set something up, I end up in the top 3. I plan on going through like a lot of the tables and just setting up classic tournaments. And I might go as far as doing these now where you get 3 shots. That'd be good. You get a nice warm up and then 2 shots at posting and scoring. And the nice thing about that too is that now you don't have to focus a shitload of your time on my tournaments. So if you go on to Zen's Pinball, go into tournaments and look for one that GamingGodfather created. And there you go. I'm probably going to do like weekend tournaments, so they'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You get 3 shots. 3 or 5. I can't remember if I can set it to 5, but 3 or 5. The maximum count they had on there was 10. And then you go up to unlimited. And personally, I don't think unlimited's fair.
Gold-laden stagecoach is fast approaching. Light the fuses, man, and blow it to smithereens.
Smithereens. Light the fuses, blow it to smithereens. But no, we've got Cindy. Come on, Cindy. Come on, Cindy. Oh. All of a sudden, your aim became terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible. Oh, come on. This constant sound of ricocheting ain't a fun way to play. We need a good Western movie with a strong female character.
People respect me in this town.
A serious one. Have Fortune Feemster be the main character. This way it doesn't have to be a cowboy that's trying to be feminine. Or cowgirl, or whatever they would prefer to be called. Attempting to be feminine. Because in the end she'll be the main character, but gotta chase that man.
So Rattlesnake Dan, the sheriff's
And Fortune doesn't chase men, so that makes it easier.
I'm off to the Iron Horse.
The opposite lead, the man in black, the dark horse, Bill Burr.
Ain't no point in running.
So now I don't know if I'd put Joe Rogan as the sheriff or the Bumblick deputy. No. Joe Rogan sheriff, Tony Hinchcliffe. That's Barney. The Barney Fife. Because you gotta have a Barney Fife. And if you don't know who Barney Fife is, then fuck you. You don't know who the best physical comedic actor there was out there. Don Knotts can control a scene by a look on his face. That was the amazing thing about him. Yeah, kind of like what Jim Carrey could do too. You know, in the many different forms he can turn himself into. But yeah, Don Knotts, what a guy. And playing Barney Fife in the Andy Griffith Show. Which, by the way, if you are not familiar with that either, and hey, you have children, you have a family, get that. Watch those black and white episodes of a wholesome family show. Of small towns where everybody knows everybody. People would meet at the local barber shop to share gossip. Yeah, you know, you had your typical, you know, every town has bad. You know, you're gonna have bullies, you're gonna have assholes, you're gonna have bitches, you're gonna have all that shit no matter where you go. Some people just think they're better than others. They have to be better than others. Come on now. Hit something. There you go. Hit some. Oh. Thought I was gonna do it twice. Make it look cool. Come on now. I wonder if taunt increases in value each time that you do it, because I think the last 2 times that I got taunt, I lit up a mill, but I have seen times where that's lit up 5. I just cannot get that extra ball to rock and roll. Alright, so I got a mill there, where I believe spinning the badge. Wow, you're brilliant. Hit both flipper buttons at the same time. Alright, so Cindy's lit, so you don't have to worry about that anymore, and I forget what the hell Cindy does when she's lit. And no, not I was hanging out too long at the saloon lit either. Even though I gotta say, one thing about Cindy there that Zen did is she is rocking. She's connected, top to bottom. Okay. Can't throw it in jail. Can't start multi-ball. There we go. $2 mil for hitting the cards. Now, is it because of what I've got going on? Which is defeat the bandits, which now I'm all of a sudden just smacking the shit out of. Come on. Keep it in there, son. I like that little backhand. It's like pulling out left, right side firearm, no looking. And just shooting their hat off.
That's right. You run, I'll stay. So Rattlesnake Dan, Sheriff's right-hand man.
Come on. Damn it! That's not what I want. Alright, but while it's open, go for it anyway. The center, get him out. And if the opportunity arises, try to start your multi-ball. Which I am having a difficult time doing. There we go. Good thing, too, that whole 10 seconds I have.
Ace high.
Look at that. Drop that 10 mil in there, too. Fuck. 10 seconds. Blow a 10 mil in there. Oh, if I could have had just a hair of time, that would have worked out so great. Alright, this is GamingGodfather getting the hell out of here for the moment. Calming down before he comes back to decide what he's going to do. Whether it'll be trying to up my 6th place position in this here tournament, or maybe come back and seeing if I can do a little bit better on my survival in Castle Storm that has 2 days left. 75th place is a little embarrassing for me. So again, GamingGodfather signing off. Have yourself a great game. Have yourself a high score.